Alright, so welcome back to part 2 of the Ski-Doo Snowmobile Revival. So you might remember in our last video we had a lot of problem with rodent droppings and ingress inside the snowmobiles, and so essentially the airbox became a mouse nest, and unfortunately that also means that the carburetors were kind of seized up. The slides were frozen. You can see here when we got it open, you can see down inside the carburetor intake all kinds of debris. The slides were kind of corroded in there. I tried using some different kinds of solvents to break it loose. Not a lot of luck. Looked online, actually found a technique where you can boil it and have carburetor soup. So gave that a try, and that actually helped a lot to loosen up the slides so that I could just pull it apart and start cleaning it up for a basic rebuild. Overall, inside, the carburetors actually looked pretty good. These carburetors are pretty good, simple design. So got them cleaned up. Just used some basic parts dunk tank. Took them apart. Was able to reuse most of the components, and so that was pretty good. I did call in a carburetor expert to help me do some reassembly. Since there's two of them, we had two carbs, and ultimately that saved a lot of time, so that worked out really well. Also, we had some issues with the wiring, so a lot of chewed wiring. So part of the other work that we did was to splice and repair a lot of the damaged wire. So on the Safari there was some wire up in the steering area, and on the Citation we had a lot of wire down around the coil that had breaks in it. So was able to get in there, do some splices and clean that up. And then basically we got some I got a bottle of fuel that I set up, and the whole goal was to just cut out the fuel tank and just do a little IV line of some fresh premix straight in there into the carburetor. Just try to see if we get them started. So what you see next is our first attempt at trying to start these after at least 25-30 years since these things have ran. So here you go. Switches are out, so here we go. Does this have a choke? That little primer. wire damage to the coil, but it did have wire damage to some of the wires going up to like the kill switch, different on key positions. Put that up. Ready? See anything? No. Really key position. Anything?
No.
Alright. So that means that either we're not quite there with the wiring, or I guess there's a slim chance that coil's bad or something else in the electrical.